Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions. On the visiting sideline, there is the Vikings head coach. His guys come in winners of 2 straight. Across the field, it is Lions head coach Dan Campbell. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Ford Field. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
We get a stoppage. There's an injured player. It is T.J. Hawkinson who was shaken up on that last play. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. From the 29, here's 2nd and 8. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He's going to be out of bounds, gained just a couple, and now he's got 3rd down coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
31 yards.
A big play for Minnesota. 31 yards.
A gain of 31 yards. First down,
They'll
Minnesota.
fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Deal throw complete to Chuba Hubbard. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Minnesota.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Vikings.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. That one taken in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. His 4th TD grab of the season. The extra point by Butker is good, and the Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Williams now to return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer. Out of Colorado, Deion's son, Shedeur Sanders.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. They had an answer for everything the defense threw at him, and if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, he's going to be a hard group to beat.
So a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Ready, 2nd and 10. Ready. From the gun, it's Shedeur. That is intercepted. Picked up former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. He is met and popped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really...
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes! Dallas Turner getting in for the sack, and now it's going to be third and a mile.
Third down and long.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. Incomplete. Humphrey outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is fourth down. And a pretty good result there. That's out of bounds right at the 10-yard line.
At their own 10-yard
The Lions offense and Shedeur Sanders getting set for their next possession. The numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here, right up there among the NFL leaders in touchdown passes. Jahmyr Gibbs inside the 10. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 90 yards. Touchdown, Detroit.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. Here's a design run. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. The throw, it's McCarthy. The set the screen here to Hubbard. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Gain of 8 brings up 3rd and 7.
Working out of the shotgun, a throw left side, going to be intercepted.
You know, like, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you're going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
77. Cougar 19. Alert 3. Ready.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And to pick his way forward, the game's about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
And you talk about a guy who's been running with a purpose here in the first half, Mike. I mean, not only hitting the holes and accelerating through them, but as the numbers telling you, he might be on his way to a big, big ball game.
Here's a third down and 4.
Come on. 19 Tiger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
From the gun, it's Sanders. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Get it. Cougar 19.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And the Lions are going to be set up with a first and goal. This strong running takes them down to the 9. And this fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put them up over 100 yards for this one.
Cowboy 80.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That's to the end zone, and it's batted away. It is incomplete. Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal.
70 Lions. Maverick. 60 Maverick.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early.
Automatic first down.
Now it is first and goal.
Here we go. 70 Timber. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Gibbs. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Lions ball to begin this second quarter as they come up now, second and goal. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Lions move out to a 14-7 lead.
14-7.
Teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Vikings offense ready to take over possession of the football. They trail now 14-7. They'll go up for first and 10. Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. And he is out of bounds at the 45. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. On first down, it's right back to Hubbard. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
At the 35-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on first and 10. He is... to record his second sack of the game, number 4 on the season. Throwing on second down is McCarthy. Over the middle, that's the tight end Hawkinson. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one. They were able to make the completion.
Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This a 48-yard attempt. Butker's kick is good. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet.
Let's go now.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cowboy 80.
Now, Shador. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
a gain of 2.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
The Lions will punt this ball away.
Results in a 4th down.
And are they going to mark this out of bounds? They are. It's out at the 1-yard line. What a kick.
Their own 1-yard line.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. Oh, he gets swarmed under. They meet him in the end zone. It is a safety. And that's the first thought in your mind, running a play from the 1. If you're the defense, trap them back behind the line, get a safety, and that's exactly what they do with a good stop there.
This is one of those situations, Mike, where the defense really understands what's coming. They know the offensive point of view is to just try to give themselves a little breathing room, move it away from the goal line, and in this case, they're able to capitalize, make the tackle for loss, and it leads to the safety.
Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down past the 20. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll work forward to about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
79 Broncos. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18.
On play action, Shador. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Cup 19! Cup 19!
On third down, Sanders. This one's just too far for the receiver. Out front, that one falls incomplete. Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Moving outside the pocket.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially...
Under pressure, and down he goes, and done. Josh Uche. He's into dropping for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. There's Jake Bailey now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. The Lions offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10.
Ready.
To throw is Sanders. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion. It's about 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Now, Sanders. Quick throw, taken in, and it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and 2 set down. He picked up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Rig alert, rig alert. Check, smash, check, smash. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. Go.
Here's Sanders to throw. His throw left side is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter.
Cougar 19. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Sanders going to throw again. Now a shot here, deep middle. And that is incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, and especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here of the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos.
Sanders on 3rd down. That's right side and brought in by Williams.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To throw again is Sanders. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Lions.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Little on now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown.
35-yard drive.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To throw is McCarthy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
Here's McCarthy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Now McCarthy is going to air this one out. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Dan Campbell there, the Lions head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. No.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs, left side. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, marking at the 31.
He's brought down.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
70 Timberwolves.
Here's Gibbs. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
60 Eagle.
Sanders will throw it. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway.
Sanders pass. Complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. It's a pickup of 6.
From the
Brings up
46.
2nd and
Here's
4
2nd down
at
and
the
4.
46-yard line.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
Sanders now off the bootleg. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
From the gun on 3rd down. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Team now
brings up 4th down.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Just his first catch They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the toss, here's Hubbard. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and the defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And they go backwards here again, but defense stands tall, and it's fourth down. To return is Williams. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
16-yard line.
Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down.
Go! County Lions!
Now it's Sanders. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll be taken down just shy of 30. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the
From the gun, here's Gibbs. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
Detroit Lions.
Come on,
First
come on.
down.
Hey,
First and 10.
And Shador on first down. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6.
Track him 60.
From the gun, it's Shador. A dive. Incredible. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Detroit.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one. Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Quick throw here is complete. And we'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
First and 10.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. Back quickly out to Rodeo. They'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down. They'll come up here on second down. They'll run with Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll throw here on third and short yardage. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Let's go now. Ready?
They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on on fourth. Going to give the ball over on downs. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. There's a give left side for Hubbard. Room up the sideline to the 20. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Another run here with Hubbard. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's taken in by Horton. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
And the Vikings 1st down. A gain of 9 yards.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll dump this down to Hubbard. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 11. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Minnesota.
On the give, it's Hubbard. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. Looking to throw. McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot. They'll run it here with Etienne. Some catching going on now. He was rough right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the Lions' 9-yard line.
Again, they give it to Etienne. And he will score. Game on. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
On the 6. Come on, ready.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up 1st downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
And he'll get about 5.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On play action, Shador. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
Lions 1st down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
23-yard line.
With Gibbs. He's taken down just shy of the 10. timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's into the end zone. Might be the knockout punch. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year.
Will set up for the
out of the gun, it's Sanders. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start out first down and 10. To throw, it's McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, his tight end. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line.
17 yards.
So time becoming a factor, down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. They're going to work this down inside the 45. This is first and 10.
That's another Vikings first down.
Now covered. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll come up now for second down. They'll drop to throw. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And he is out of bounds down at the 21.
15 yards. That's another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call.
And he's in. J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, Vikings. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Butker's extra point is good. The Vikings will cut the deficit to 7. They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick.
All right, good effort. It just doesn't work out, but it's not over. Remember, they've still got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They've got to use them quickly. They've got to get 3 stops, force a punt, and see what happens when the offense gets the ball.
Get it.
Open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Try again. It's second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A run here with Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. Get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Third down and 9.
19 tight. Let's go now. 18, 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Warriors 70. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
Go.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Extra point by Little is good. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now McCarthy. Get this complete to Horton.
McCarthy's pass.
Here's 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 30.
He'll hurry up to spike it with 13 seconds showing on the clock. Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before 3rd down. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So it's a win here for the Lions. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch.